One more thing we will want to do while we're in the architectural model is look at a few things. Revit links. What Revit models do they have linked into their project? Do they have any CAD files linked in? AutoCAD or MicroStation? Another important thing to look at is phasing. Are they using the standard out-of-the-box Revit phasing existing in new construction? Here we can see that's not the case, so we need to pay attention to that when we get into our MEP remodel project. Another super important thing is phase filters. Whenever there's any unique phase filters, we need to pay close attention to that because that can affect the graphics in our MEP model significantly. Down at the bottom of the screen, we can open the Design Options dialog and see what design options they're using and if any of them are relevant to our MEP model. Here we can see one that is talking about a bid alternate, which probably would affect us. We'll go into the visibility and graphic overrides and take a look at whether they're using scope boxes to crop views. We also want to check to see if true north has been set. Here I just selected orientation as true north and the plan didn't rotate, so most likely that has not been set. So if we're doing any lighting analysis such as daylighting or energy modeling, we might want to coordinate with the architects before we get too far along. Changing that sometimes has the negative impact on the project if you don't do it early enough. We want to look at warnings in the Revit model. If there's hundreds or even thousands of warnings, you might want to ask that those be cleaned up because those can have a negative impact on performance throughout the course of the project. And seeing as the MEP team is just about to get started, clearly there's a long ways to go on the project. So it's not an unreasonable request. So that's a quick look at the architectural model before we begin working on our MEP part of the project.